The new school year brought several dramatic changes to the Stafford Municipal School District, including new administrators, one of which is the new principal of Stafford Intermediate School, Charmaine Garcia.
Well, I started out early on in education. I was about 15 years old when I was working as a volunteer at a camp for retarded children during the summer. And I did that throughout high school and into probably my first year of college. Started out with the early Special Olympics program. So that's basically how I got into education. I went on to get 2 master's degrees. The first one was in special education at the University of Washington. And the last one that I got was probably about 5 years ago in educational administration at Lubbock Christian University. I enjoyed being in the classroom. It was very hard for me to leave because I liked being with the kids. I liked teaching, but as I got older, I found that I wanted to do more teaching teachers how to be better at their craft. And the only way that I could do that is if I moved into an administrative position. Last Christmas, I drove into town for the 10th year straight to visit my son and my granddaughter just for Christmas Day. Got back in my car and drove back to Waco. Well, on the way back, I said, this isn't going to happen again. I'm moving back to Houston because I'd been here for about 13 years before. And I said, I'm moving back to Houston. Well, I said, I have to do something really dramatic if that's going to happen. And I bought a house in March, not having a job yet, but just buying a house in March and saying, I will be back in Houston this summer. And when Stafford opened up, I was excited. I really prayed for Stafford. I knew where it was. I knew that they provided quality education to their students, and I wanted to be a part of Stafford. So I worked really hard to make sure that that application was the one that they would look at. I taught 4th grade for a while, and then I taught middle school science. I taught 6th and 7th grade science. And I think that one of the things that you do with that age group child is that you can really get them to engage in learning. They're interested, they want to know about things. Whereas as you go further along into the higher middle school group, they start to lose their interest and enthusiasm unless you're actually targeting that all the time. This age group kids, the intermediate kids, want to learn. They're excited to learn about new and different things. So that's what I like about them. The kids at the intermediate school are a really great group of kids. They came in from elementary prepared to do what they're doing here. They're very well behaved, much better than some of the schools I've been in the past. They're doing an excellent job in terms of organization in their classrooms and actually buckling down are ready to start learning. So they're a good group of kids. I like that it's a small district, that all of the schools can communicate with each other personally. Whereas the bigger districts that I've worked in, when you're trying to do your alignments in education, it's very difficult. You have a massive meeting with all kinds of people, whereas here you can almost talk to people on a daily basis, an hourly basis as to what are you doing today? How are you going to do this for your open house? So I like the small atmosphere. I've also gotten great support from the people in this district. The administrative staff over in the administration building has been phenomenal in helping to make me become well adjusted here, to make me feel comfortable, to make me feel welcome. So I think it was their personalities also that said, this is where I want to be.
More information about Stafford Intermediate School can be found online at classroom.stafford.msd.esc4.net/webs/SIS. For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams.